Okay, good day, and welcome to this business opportunity session. It's my pleasure having you on board because I've got something exciting, something super fantastic, something that I'm passionately driving, which I want to share with you today. And the first thing here is the quote here says, you can't change your life if you don't change your thinking. In life, everything that we got, everything that we achieve, it all starts from our thought. It all starts from our thinking. It all starts from our mindset, our philosophy, our belief. If we have a positive, can do mindset and attitude, we can achieve anything in life. And then if you want to actually create a great financial opportunity for yourself, then you got to put up thinking that will enable you to deliver such a thing. If you take every of the successful people out there in the world, if you take their philosophy, if you take their belief and their mindset, you know that they have a winner's mindset. They have the buyer's potential. And for you to be successful in anything in life, you need to actually put up the buyer's potential or the successful mindset or attitude which will actually deliver it for you. Having said that, I welcome you and I encourage you to pay attention and get this. So, who are we? We are called Success Plus Team, and Success Plus Team is a team of professionals, business owners, and entrepreneurs from different walks of life with a common goal. And our goal is time and financial freedom. And how can we do this? We can only do this by increasing our cash flow, by increasing our cash flow per time. Just like I told you that, we are, you know, professionals, entrepreneurs, and business owners. It tells you that we already have something doing. And but then we actually dream bigger. We want to get more than we are currently getting. And the only way we can do that is by increasing our cash flow, and then we can only do that part time without jeopardizing our jobs, our business, and whatever that we are doing currently. And when we thought of how we can achieve that, we started looking for a perfect business that will deliver financial and time freedom for us. And then the only way we can do that is that we come up with some characteristics that we will look at for in a perfect business. And here are the characteristics or the attributes that we came out with. We came out with something that we actually pay full-time income, but we are going to be working it part-time. Something that the income that we are getting from it, we can actually deploy in acquiring, additional assets. And these assets will be paying us passive income. And it's something that we can start with minimal startup capital, being that we have a capital limitation. We don't have hundreds of millions of naira to start a business or to buy a franchise or to invest in the money market. And then we are looking at something that we have no geographical boundary. We can be in our location and then reach out to anybody in the world or anywhere in the world through the power of the internet. And then we are looking at something that we actually encourage coaching and mentoring, something that is a personal development kind of business, because we believe that for us to get what we want in life, we actually need to develop our abilities, our skills, and our capacities so that we become the person that we need to be to achieve that which we want. And then when we put all these five attributes together, we're able to find a particular model that will deliver us our dream. I mean, our time and financial freedom dream. And that becomes our perfect business. And what was that, or what is that? It is no other thing than the network marketing business model. When we found out about this network marketing business model, the first challenge or limitation we had is that there is this mindset, negative mindset, that is attached to network marketing business. There is this, I mean, not believing that network marketing works. But then, what did we do? We actually went into research. We tried to find out why the network marketing business model was recommended as the best model that will deliver our goal. We found out what people like Robert Kiyosaki said, that network marketing is the fastest growing business model in the world today. We also found out that somebody like Warren Buffett, who is a great investor, actually bought a network marketing business as one of the companies that will be earning him good money. We saw that people like Donald Trump, people like Bill Gates, people like Richard Branson, they were all endorsing network marketing model as the best and fastest way for an average person to actually achieve financial freedom, to build wealth. Uh, having seen these great men who have succeeded in the business world endorsing this model, we change our thinking, we change our mindset about this industry, this profession. Instead of having that and not believing, we open up our mind and then we started following guys who have actually succeeded in this industry, guys who have built, you know, awesome businesses that are paying them good money. And we started learning what they are doing, and then we started doing the same thing, and then we started getting results. The picture here is it shows you the difference between the network marketing model and then the traditional marketplace. In the traditional marketplace, it is your effort. You earn 100% of your own effort. And then it is a competitive environment where you need to, edge up the other guy before you can get to the top of that ladder. But in the network marketing model, it is our effort. You are earning 1% of 100% effort. It's an easy way for you to achieve financial time freedom, because here you are collaborating with others, you are supporting others, you are helping others because their effort pays you. You end of their effort. You are building, and then you are supporting others to build, and then you are earning 1% of 100 persons or 1,000 persons or 2,000 persons on how many ever person that you actually want to help to actually get to the top of this network marketing model ladder or network marketing business ladder. That's actually the beautiful thing about this profession or this industry. And then Robert Kiyosaki again said that the richest people in the world look for and build networks, while every other person else is looking for work. If you look at it, these guys who have actually built great businesses, what they do is this: they look out for opportunities, human needs, and then they actually build a business system, and then they employ the smart guys, the best guys who will actually be committed to developing and building and managing their own business system, and then the business system pays the owners millions of naira while they are paying a little chunk of the millions to these smart guys who are actually minding the business for them. Let's take take an example. You are working in Coca-Cola. The guys who actually started Coca-Cola are not working the business again, but we have a lot of smart guys who are working in Coca-Cola, and then Coca-Cola is paying them salary. I mean, good salary actually, that can take care of their needs, that can make them comfortable. But these salaries alone cannot deliver financial and time freedom to you. But the guys who own Coca-Cola are enjoying financial and time freedom because they are playing golf from morning to night, and then at the end of the month, the business is actually paying so much money to them. So you need to think in that direction. So while you are working the job, you need to think of, okay, how do I start minding my business? How do I start, doing something part time that will enable me to actually build a system that will deliver my own financial freedom and time freedom to me. And then Robert Kiyosaki also said that why he recommends network marketing business is because it offers many unique benefits to those who want more out of life. And in the course of this presentation, you will see some of those benefits that are the company that we have actually chosen to leverage on to build our business system that will deliver our time and financial freedom to us is actually offering. This picture is very interesting. It says once you get momentum, you just hop in and enjoy the ride. This is the process or what it takes to build a successful network marketing business that will deliver time and financial freedom to you. It is a 5-year plan. It is a 5-year plan. We are in your first year and your second year. It is your launching period. You're launching your business. It requires massive effort, and then the return from your effort is minimal. But the interesting thing is that the minimal return will be enough to take care of your overhead costs. It will be enough for you to break even. And then from the third year to the fifth year, you know, you have got the ball rolling, but then you still need to, keep building your base, you know, mending your business, making sure that everything is perfected. At this point, it requires less effort because you are becoming better, your team is becoming bigger, more people, there is momentum, there is energy, there is passion. You see people who share common interests with you, supporting each other. It becomes interesting, it becomes very encouraging, and then you start making more money because you are building you have built a bigger team, and then the turnover from your team business is fatter, and then the benefit is bigger. Then from your fifth year, you have achieved a critical mass at which your income will be 100% residual. At this point, you've got in and then you enjoy the ride. At this point, you don't really need to push the business again because we have built a solid business base that can operate on its own, paying you 100% residual income. You are earning off your team members' work. If you are doing it, you are not working it because of the money again. You are working it because you want to keep encouraging your team members. You want to keep sharing your knowledge with other people who are in the business so that they can get to the level where you are. And then that's the way the business keep growing. That's the way the business keep, paying bigger and bigger paycheck, paying bigger and bigger returns, bigger and bigger residual income. So this is actually how it is. You must make at least a 5 years commitment to working it, to doing it, to learning it, and giving it all your best. And I promise you that if you do that, 5 years will actually deliver to you an awesome, massive business that pays you great money that will deliver financial and time freedom to you. What's the difference between a network marketing company and a traditional marketing company? In a traditional marketing company, let's take for example a company that is far away in China. China is the world economy. China supplies the whole world everything that they use today. A company that is far away in China and here in Nigeria where I am using the product. How did it happen? Definitely there is an importer who is actually bringing the product all the way from China to Nigeria. And this importer will actually engage the wholesalers who actually get a product from them. But then how do the product get to the wholesalers? You have sales force, they will, carry out advertisements. There are all sorts of overhead costs. And then the wholesalers get the product to the hand of the retailers. And then I and you, who are the consumers, go to the neighborhood store or the supermarket or the grazing store and they will buy this product. And then it has been observed that every single money we will spend in buying this product, that the main company that owns it that is far away in China or wherever the company might be is only pocketing 15% of whatever amount that I am using to buy this product. Take for example, if you buy a product for a 1,000 naira or $100, the company that owns it is only earning 15% of my 1,000 naira or my $100 as their net profit margin. 85% of the money is being used in servicing the middlemen, the importers, the wholesalers, sales force, advertisement, retailers, and all what have you. 85%. Just think about it. But then the network marketing company, the network marketing model says, since the most important people in this chain is actually the consumer, the guy who has the money and is ready to spend the money in their product. They say, we got to cut off these middlemen. Let's remove them. And then this 85% that is locked up in the middlemen in the chain can be used in rewarding the consumers for buying the product from them. And here again, in the network marketing model, you know that the company does not engage in any advertisement. The company is only focusing on research and development to ensure that they are bringing the products that can beat their competition in the traditional market. Because what actually makes this model works is that they have quality product or service that can any day any can beat the competition in the traditional market. And because the consumers need to get real value for their money, they need to have an experience with the product that they can tell. They don't use any other form of advertisement apart from word of mouth advertisement. People enjoying the product that they're using, and then they tell their story, and then their story convert other people to use the product. And then that is how the network marketing model or the network marketing industry it is growing. So it says for consuming products or service, you buy direct from the company. And the company reward you for buying direct by paying you bonus, different kind of bonus from the 85% that ordinarily is being used to settle the middleman. Isn't that interesting? Isn't that awesome? Because currently you are using products. You are using product, different products in your household, but you are not earning anything from those products you are using. But network marketing says change your brand. Instead of buying it from your neighborhood store, buy it from a certain network marketing company, and then enjoy your product that you are using. Then tell your stories to your contacts, and then the company will reward you awesomely for using the product and then sharing the story. Is there a difficult thing? That is actually what network marketing is all about. Using products that you like, telling your stories, and then teaching others to do the same thing that you are doing. Use the product, tell the stories, and then the company will reward you handsomely. Why do people actually start a network marketing business? I think this is an exercise that I always do in the course of this presentation. I ask people, why do you think people start network marketing business? In the course of my presentation, I've had different reasons that people give, which they say is why people start network marketing business. But I tell you, what you see on the slide there are the reasons why people start network marketing business. There are 9 reasons: to earn extra income, to achieve financial freedom, to have own business, to have more spare time to spend with your loved ones, to achieve personal development, to help others, to meet new people, to retire early and younger, and as well to leave legacy. Let me ask you, as a person, you have a dream, you have a lifestyle dream or a major dream that you want to achieve in life. Among all these reasons why people start network marketing business, which of them appeals you the most that will enable you achieve this your dream? Just think of it. Which of them? Pick one. For me, actually, it is personal development. I have actually tried my hand in a lot of things trying to achieve financial freedom, but I failed. But I found out that it is not all about the money, but it is about who you are becoming. It is who you will become that will enable you to earn the money. It is who you become that will enable you to build a system that will deliver time and financial freedom to you. So for me, it is personal development. And why do I choose personal development? Because I know that I have a lot of potential in me, and I really need to develop this potential so that I will have what it takes to, you know, tap on the numerous opportunities out there and then turn them into systems that will be paying me money, as much money as I want, having the ability to create money on demand. And then why is this important to me? It's important to me because I really want to achieve financial freedom. I want to have the time to spend with my loved ones, my wife, my kids, visit the world, live the life the way I want it, touch people's life, enjoy the life to the fullest. I desire this. And then what is the consequences of not achieving this? If I don't achieve this, I'll continue to struggle. I'll continue to work 8 to 9, 8 to 5, 8 to 5, running the rat race and thinking that is all that life is. But it is not all that life is. I desire more. I really want to touch the world. I really want to enjoy the world. I really want to feed the world. And if I don't develop myself so as to, start, creating money on the mind, I will continue to struggle and then I will not be happy. I will not live the life that I dream, the lifestyle I dream. Then why would this worry me? It will worry me because today I don't enjoy the life. At the point I wasn't enjoying the life I was living. I wasn't happy. I know that something is missing. then I know that, okay, I really need to develop the potential, because I know that I've got a lot of things locked up inside me. I really need to develop those potentials so that I can start living the life that I desire, the life that I dream. I'm being happy, I'm being excited, and then living life and not allowing life to live me. That's it. So you got to do the same exercise. Pick out a particular one, find out why you pick it, and then why it is important to you, and what is the consequences of not achieving it, and why it worries you. When you do this, then you understand how what I be sharing for me henceforth will actually help you to achieve that. So here is the network marketing model or the compensation plan that we have chosen, which is helping us to achieve that particular dream of ours. It is a model that does not require you to give up your job or your present business. And it's a model that requires you to just buy direct from the company, and you make money for buying direct. And then our network marketing company is a discount store with a difference. What does it do? What does it do? In our network marketing company, we enjoy the following benefits by buying from our discount store direct. First, you enjoy 30% discount from your first order of 20,000 naira or more, which, if you convert it into dollars, that is about $55 or more. So the first time that you are buying, you are enjoying 30% discount. And then second, in your subsequent orders, you are enjoying between 30% to 51% discount on the product, depending on your level in the marketing plan. Where you are in the marketing plan determines, the percentage discount that you enjoy on the product each time you are buying. And then the third major benefit is that the company pays between 5 to 30% bonus based on your team volume turnover. Whatever your team is turning over every month, the company pays you between 5 to 30% bonus, and you get to earn these bonuses on the effort of those who are your team up to the ninth generation. That is from first generation to the ninth generation of guys who are in your team. You earn something off their effort. Like I told you earlier, in network marketing business, you earn 1% of 100 persons, 1,000 persons effort instead of you earning 100% of your own effort alone. That is how the residual income, the passive income that network marketing pays, comes about. I'll tell you something. This is how the money in the network marketing comes. Let's say after you have seen this presentation and you say, this makes sense to me. And I say, because you love what you see, start buying products, start using products, and start telling your story. And at the same time, start teaching those who are in your team how to do the same thing that you are doing, for them to buy products, use products, and tell their story to their contact. I would say, in your first year of this business, if you only succeeded in getting 2 persons who are committed to doing the same thing that you are doing, 2 in 1 year. And then in the second year, because these 2 guys have learned from you and they learned well, they go out and do the same thing that you are doing, and they succeeded in getting 2 persons each. And then what it means is that your team has gotten 4 new fresh persons, add up to the 2 that was there before plus you. And then in the third year, these 4 fresh guys has also learned well, and then they go out and then, bring in 8 new persons, and 2 getting 2. That is 4 times 2, 8. And then your team has grown bigger by 8 persons. And then in the fourth year, these 8 guys, because they have learned well, they went out and then to tell their stories. And then their stories recruited 16 new persons. That is 8 by 2, 16 new persons. At the end of the fourth year, you see that you have built a team of total of 30 persons. And let's say if each of these 30 persons are buying product of 20,000 every month, product that they are using or product that they want to be sell. What it means is that your team is having a monthly turnover of 600,000 naira. And then if the company is paying you team volume bonus of 10%, you are earning 60,000 every month. But then let's say if this 60,000 is not the kind of money that you are looking for, and then you want to become a more ambitious, and you say that, okay, instead of me getting 2 in a year, I can get 3. And then you get three, and then you teach them everything that you know. And in the second year, they go all out to do the same thing that you are doing. And they get nine more persons, fresh guys in the business. And then the third year, this nine goes out to do the same thing, and they get 27 more persons. And in the fourth year, the 27 guys go out to do the same thing, and then they get 81 fresh guys into their business. At the end of 4 years, you have succeeded in building a team of 120 persons. And let's say if these 120 persons are also using product of 20,000 every month, what it means that their team is doing monthly turnover of 2.4 million naira. And the team bonus of 10% on 2.4 million is 240,000. I mean, it has started making more sense. That is how the money comes. 240,000. Then if you want to really, really be ambitious and like you actually want to get the best from this gold mine, from this money bag, you say, I can actually do better. I can actually work this business. I say in your first year, you succeeded in getting 5 guys who are committed, who actually want to build this business. 5 in 12 months. 5 committed guys. And you teach these guys everything that you know, and these guys go out to, go to work in the second year, they get another 5, making it 25%, 25 new guys in the business. And in the third year, these 25 guys also have learned, and then they want to go to work, and then they get 125 new guys in the business. In the fourth year, these 125 guys do the same thing that they saw people doing in the team, and then they get in 625 guys in the business. At the end of 4 years, you have succeeded in getting 780 persons in your business. And if each of these 780 persons are spending 20,000 naira every month to buy products, what it means that their team is doing a turnover of 15,600,000 naira. And the 10% of this is 1,560,000. That is what you will be earning every month from these people's effort, from your team's effort. You're actually earning 10% of each person's effort. That is pure passive income. That is residual income. That can actually deliver to you your time and financial freedom dream. It can be further than this. It depends on your effort. It depends on your ambition. It depends on what you're putting in. If you serve more, you earn more. If you help more people to discover this opportunity, you earn more. Let's assume you have a team of 10,000 people, 10,000 persons globally using product of 20,000. That is $55. Between $55 to $100 every month, which is affordable. Spending $55 to $100 of your monthly salary or your monthly income in buying products that you use and the product that you give out to others to actually make them have a taste and then feel it and then come to buy. I mean, that is how this business is built. It is not really all about selling. It is not really all about chasing people, but using product, having an experience with the product, and then tell your story, give this product away to some people so that they can test it and how they feel it, and then that will convince them to buy. And that's how you get people into the business. 20,000 every month committed to buying product that you use, and then you give to other people, and then you are on your way building a business that will achieve your time and financial freedom. This is what our marketing plan is like. We have 5 steps, simple, straight, easy to achieve. The first step is star 1. At the star 1 level, the company says if you buy a product of 20,000, automatically you have become a distributor, and then you are at the star 1 level. And then at the star 1 level, what do you enjoy? You only enjoy product discount. On every product you are buying, you are enjoying 30% discount off it. So you are buying it cheaper. Let's assume you want to resell it. What it means that automatically you are earning 30% markup on it. If you buy a product for 700 naira and then you are selling it for 1,000 naira, you're automatically making 300 naira on it. So that's the only thing you enjoy at star 1 level. And then the company says, now that you are enjoying the product that you're using, and then you are telling your stories, you started, getting people into the business, building a team. You and your team in a 3 consecutive months. If you buy products of 192,000, you and your team in a 3 consecutive months, you being the leader of this team, the company will promote you to star 2. And then as star 2, you are enjoying 33.5% discount from the retail price of each product that you are buying. And then apart from that, because you have a team now, every person who is at the star 1 level in your team, whatever volume that they are turning over in a month, the company pays you 5% of it at the end of the month. That's when you start earning the paycheck. the check that network marketing company pays to their distributors. And then again, you keep on building your business, working your business, and the company says that in another 3 consecutive months or 3 rolling months, if you and your team have a WTO of 420,000, WTO actually means wholesale turnover. If you and your team have a wholesale turnover of 420,000, then you'll be promoted to star 3 as a team leader. As star 3, you will be enjoying 37% discount on the product that you are buying and you are using. And then you earn 10% team volume bonus from all the star 1 guys in your team, and you earn 5% team volume bonus from all the star 2 guys in your team. And then again, you keep on working your business, and then your team is growing because people are learning, and then they are building, their team is growing. The company says that in another 3 consecutive months or 3 rolling months, if you and your team have a wholesale turnover of 938,000 naira, you'll be promoted to star 4. At star 4, you are enjoying 44% discount on the product that you are buying. And then on team bonuses, you are earning 20% bonus from the volume of all the star 1 guys in your team from first generation to the 9th generation. You are earning 15% team bonus from all the star 2 guys in your team, and then you are earning 10% team bonus from all the star 3 guys in your team. And then the company says, in this 938,000 naira that you guys turn over in 3 consecutive months, for you, you have to at least maximum of 70% of it for 1 leg. We use binary system. We are in building your team. You have some people on your right leg and then some people on your left leg. The system automatically places people in either your left or your right as people are actually signing people up into the business. But this, you shouldn't worry about it because the system is doing it in such a way that your business is balancing. And then you can also look at your back office and then put in some orders or some command that will enable the system put particular guys in either the left leg or in the right leg. Then again, you're still building your business, your team is growing, and the company says in another 3 consecutive months, if you and your team have a wholesale turnover of 2,172,000, you'll be promoted to star 5, which is the highest level in the marketing plan. At star 5, you are enjoying 51% discount on the product. That is awesome. In fact, you are actually getting it, more than 50% of the cost of the product. And then on team bonus, you are earning 30% on the volume of all the star 1 guys in your team. Monthly, you are earning 25% team bonus on the volume of all the star 2 guys in your team. You are earning 20% on the volume of all the star 3 guys in your team. And then you're also earning team bonus of 10% on the volume of all the star 4 guys in your team. From first generation to the 9th generation. This is awesome. Then another level, which is actually like a recognition. If you get to help 5 persons that you personally signed up or you personally sponsored or recruited into the business to get to the level of staff, and the company makes you a director. And then as a director, what do you enjoy? Every quarter, the company declares profit. They declare profit on the business, and then there is profit sharing. Apart from these bonuses that you are getting, the directors in the business, they take part in the profit sharing. The company shares the profit that they declare with them, just like every other company. Companies declare a profit at the end of the business year, and then the shareholders and they actually earn dividends from company. Here, as a director, when the company declare profit, you're more like a shareholder. You will be part of those that will earn from the company's profit. Another benefit that the company offers is holiday, all expense pay holiday. This is given 2 times in a year. 7 days, all expense pay holiday. The company will take you to an exotic resort or an exotic holiday site. Your hotel room will be paid, your feeding will be paid, your flight tickets will be paid, your tour expenses will be paid. Everything, 100% all expenses paid for those who qualify. It is being given 2 times in a year. And what does it take to qualify? If within the qualification period, you're able to deliver a business that will actually earn you 150 points. How do we achieve 150 points? For every 20,000 worth of product bought, that is 1 point, whether by you or anybody in your team. So if all your team guys are doing things that will, something that is up to 150 points, you have qualified. If you do 30 points, you qualify to go with your star. If you do 450 points, you qualify to go with your star or one other person. That is two other persons, whoever you choose. If you do 600 points, you qualify to go with three other persons. It depends on you. It depends on your vision. It depends on what you're able to do within the qualification period. This is given 2 times every year. There are people who actually enjoy this in 2 times every year. It's like, going on vacation that is 100% paid. It's sweeter. I know that you can afford to pay for your holiday, but it's sweeter when somebody is paying for your holiday, everything. And the only thing that you are doing is to just carry your bag and go and catch fun. Isn't that interesting? Isn't that interesting? So all these wonderful benefits that I've been saying, all these things that I've been saying, what company exactly are we leveraging to achieve it? It is no other company than this wonderful sweet baby, SwissGuard. SwissGuard is our chosen vehicle that we're using to, build our money tree. And who is SwissGuard? What is SwissGuard? SwissGuard is a South African health and beauty company operating in several African countries, Nigeria inclusive, and it has over 500,000 distributors globally. SwissGuard was founded in 1991 by a Swiss-born South African pharmacist by name Law Behak. The company has grown to become one of the leading nutritional companies in Africa today. It is, it is a name to reckon with in the nutrition industry, in the health awareness industry. And SwissGuard is seriously into the health awareness business and has a similar range of products of about 150 brands. And these are comprised of nutritional and health products, skincare and cosmetic products, and then fragrances. There are over 150 products which cut across nutritional health products, skincare and cosmetic products, and fragrances, perfumes, roll-ons, body spray, and what have you. Why did we choose SwissGuard? Why are we working with SwissGuard? We are working with SwissGuard because SwissGuard products have a reputation for delivering on their promises. They are very potent and effective. They are working. They work like magic. And then it also requires a minimum startup capital of about 5,000 to 20,000 to start a business, depending on what you can afford. And anybody can afford this kind of amount between 5,000 and 20. In fact, it is a grassroots kind of business. It is the mass business. It is a business for anybody who has a dream that wants to actually work on his or her dream. There's no limitation. Money is not the limitation. Startup capital is not a limitation. With as little as 5,000 to 20,000, you are good to go. And then right from the registration process, you are not under any compulsion to purchase a combo pack or have a particular product forced on you that you must buy or use. What SwissGuard does is this. It says, from our 150 products, choose anyone that you like, anyone that you know that you can use, and then buy it. And then with that, you have started the business. As long as you are buying up to 5,000 to 20,000. Actually, to have a base up to 20,000, and then you have started your business, and then you buy the company's kit. That is manual that will tell you everything about the company. And the SwissGuard offers regular monthly product discounts and promos, which translates to more profit for you as a distributor. What this means is that every month there are some selected products, either 2 or 3 or 4 products, that the company will offer additional discounts on them. Apart from the normal 30% to 51%, they offer additional discount. So what it means is that for those products, you are earning more, you are enjoying more discount on them. If you choose to resell it, you are earning more from them. And then each supplement from SwissGuard contains a complex of several vitamins, minerals, and herbs. This means that SwissGuard products will be cheaper as opposed to other brands that sell each nutrient as a separate product. What I'm saying is this, in SwissGuard, each of our products is not a single nutrient product. It is multiple, multiple vitamins, minerals, and herbs. Let me give you an example. In our omega is omega plus because it has omega 3, omega 6, omega 9, and vitamin C. Unlike some other omega-3, some people will do either omega-3 as a single product, or omega-6 as a single product, or omega-9 as a single product. But we have omega-3, 6, 9, and vitamin C all in one product, and that makes it more effective. Our calcium product, our calcium capsule is made up of calcium, magnesium, vitamin C, and boron. Four vitamins and minerals: calcium, magnesium, vitamin C, and boron. And it makes it more effective, more effective and more potent. So every of our products is a multivitamin, minerals, and herb combined product. And the Swissguard offers skincare ranges that contains herbal extract. Swissguard products are made in Africa from plants grown on the African soil, which is more beneficial for the African man. Swissguard pays commission on purchases made by downlines up to the ninth generation. That means that you have opportunity of earning very fast check. And then there is no compulsory purchase required for qualification to earn commission at your second and third level. And then these features or these reasons are why we choose Swissguard, and that's why we're working with Swissguard. These are some of the products that Swissguard offer. Our major product is the Aloe Power. Aloe Power is a wonder product. It's a liquid. It contains aloe vera, aloe bitters, green tea, ginseng, vitamin C, and sunderland. And then the health benefit of Aloe Power is that it helps to improve your general health and wellness. It also boosts your immune. It increases blood circulation, energy level, and stamina. It normalizes blood sugar in diabetic patients and these with other symptoms. It is a wonderful product for diabetic patients. We have seen cases of guys and women who have diabetes that are actually drinking aloe power like water, and then their 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 blood sugar level has been regularized normally. They started generating insulin, which is controlling the water in their system. And you see that they start living normal life just by using aloe power. And then aloe power also contains soluble fibers, which helps poor digestion. It makes your food to digest faster. And then it also softens your stool, and then it allows your bowel to turn easily. And then it also cleanses your colon. Again, it's also part of the combination of products used in treating infection, things like staphylococcus and what have you. It contains ginseng, which is beneficial for high blood pressure, and then it helps in dissolving kidney stones. Wonderful. It also restricts cancer cell growth in the body. It is one of the products used in treating cancer. It also reduces cholesterol, and it's also potent for detox cleansing. It has anti-inflammatory properties, and it's it's generally good for you know treating or handling toxics, cleaning toxins in the body of young people and elderly people. So aloe power is a wonder drink. It's bitter for those who do not like bitter stuff. Then they take buku power. Buku power contains buku extract, turmeric root extract, ginger, vitamin C, black walnut, and dandelion extract. It's beneficial for detoxification and colon cleansing. It also helps in improving blood circulation. It has antibacterial properties. It assists with normal blood sugar, and it has anti-inflammatory properties, which makes it beneficial for goiter, arthritis, and prostate problems. And it cleanses the bladder and deals with urinary tract infection. Buku power is used for any form of infection. If you are treating any infection, buku power must be inside it. And then we have 40 plus for men and 40 plus for women. 40 plus for men is good for men who are above 40 years. You know, and it has properties that takes care of your prostate gland. At 40, your prostate gland starts expanding, and then it will be pressing this tube that passes water from the bladder to the penis. As it's pressing it, it's becoming thinner and becomes difficult for you to urinate. Before you know it, you develop prostate cancer. And there are some things that actually take care of the prostate gland, things like eating tomatoes, vegetables. There are some vitamins and minerals that are in fruits that handles prostate gland. But because we don't eat enough serving of these fruits and vegetables, what 40 plus does is that these extracts are used in doing the 40 plus capsule, and then as you're taking 40 plus, it is taking care of your prostate gland, and that's way you will never suffer prostate cancer. Apart from that, it's also good for other things. It's good for erection and fertility issues in men. And also it also helps in boosting sperm count for men. 40 plus for women are for women who are above 40 years, those who have gotten to the menopause age. And menopause come with some issues. So with 40 plus for women, it takes care of those issues that have to go with menopause. And then it also reduces the aging. That way, you are aging, but you are aging graciously, you are aging youthfully. By using 40 plus for women, you are aging and you are aging youthfully. And then it takes care of all other women issues, painful menstruation, cramp during menstruation, and what have you. 40 plus for women is awesomely formed for women who are 40 and above. Then we have other packs. We have fertility boost pack. There are a lot of fertility issues in the society. I said it because people are working too hard, and then that is affecting them so much, and then it's causing a lot of problems in the family. So we have fertility boosting pack. We have testimony of single babies. So many couples who years of being in marriage without any issue, any child. Then when they use single boost, fertility boost pack, we have stories of single babies. We also have diabetes packs, and like I told you earlier, Book Power, Alu Power, and then Omega Plus and Diazite. Their diabetes pack. We have premature ejaculation pack. Sex in the family is an important thing. Your ability as a man to satisfy your wife or your partner is important. It's causing a lot of problem in the family. So we have a premature ejaculation pack that will help you to be the man that you're supposed to be and then satisfy your woman. We also have weight loss pack. We also have infection pack. We have different packs, cancer pack, so many of them. But I just choose to, showcase a few of them here. Then for the skincare and cosmetics, we have a lot of cream, we have uh, soap, skincare lotion, skincare soap, Marina Spa, the Wonder Spa. It makes you look younger. It is a secret of beauty. It's a secret of youthfulness. Marina Spa, as you're rubbing it on your body will look radiant. It will look fresh. It will look appealing. It will look succulent. And also, it's not poisonous. You can also drink it so that from inside, it is taking care of you and then ensuring that you are producing the skin that anybody will actually want to touch or want to admire, things like that. So Marina Spa is one of the best products that I love in this company. You also have aloe vera gel. That is aloe vera extra. I mean the gel, pure aloe vera gel extracted and bottled. If you have a cut and you rub it on it, it helps in regenerating the cells around the cut, and then that's where the cut will get healed faster. We have Skin Plus Cocoa Butter and Aloe Vera Cream. We have Skin Plus Camphor Cream. We have Skin Plus Royal Jelly Hand and Body Lotion. For those that have hard palms and those that have a scaly skin, this Skin Plus Royal Jelly Hand and Body Lotion I recommend that for you. If your palms are hard, if your skins are scaly, if your if your if your if your foot if your foot used to break during hammer time, this product will actually work for you. And other things, we have gold glycerin soap. We have hair active vitamin oil and liquid for hair growth, and then for soft hair, for wonderful hair. We have Skin Plus tissue oil. Some women have this green vein on their leg. If you're having green veins, if you're having all these veins that come out on your leg as a result of childbirth and what have you, if you're using Skin Plus tissue oil to rub on those things will just go away. We have T Basic Spot Cream and T Basic Vanishing Cream. These are used to remove black spot on the face, stretch mark on the tummy for women. That is after delivery marks on the tummy. If you are rubbing this, it doesn't have any side effect. If you are rubbing this on your tummy, it will either remove all the stretch mark and then get your tummy stretching. The double rub massage cream is used for cramp. If you have cramp or you have dislocation and you have anything that has to do with the muscle or the bone, this will help you out. Tea tree oil soap is one of the fantastic soap that you can use for your bath. Then what is the story that actually attracted me? This is my upline story. The person that actually brought me into the business. She's a woman actually. She's a wife and a business owner. And then she has been married for 16 years without any issue, without a baby. And then she has been looking for solutions. One day, one of our customers came to buy clothes, and then in the course of discussion, the customer introduced Swiss Gas Fertility Boost kits to her, which she started using with her husband. And then after 6 years, something happened. After 6 months, sorry, not 6 years. After 6 months, something happened. She noticed some changes in her body. She noticed that there are some signs in her body. And then she went to her doctor, and lo and behold, it was discovered that she was pregnant. 6 months of using our fertility boost pack. Oh, that is awesome. And then after that month, she gave birth to twins, bouncing baby boy and bouncing baby girl. After 16 years of being in a marriage without any baby. Woo! That was awesome. After she had this story, she was sold. She was 100% sold. She started telling her story to everybody who cares to listen. And then, she was committedly driving this business, learning what it takes, reading books, attending courses, building the business with passion, with commitment, with focus, with vigor, with everything. And then, surprisingly, in a short 12 months, she built a business that was paying her 1 million naira. I mean, her story is awesome. Her story is very captivating. You can't hear it without having a look at this business opportunity. 6 months of using fertility boost kit to get back after 16 years of being in a marriage without a baby, born a baby girl and a baby boy. And then she started telling her story, started building her business. And then in 12 months, she built a business that was paying her 1 million naira on a monthly basis. That is awesome. Today, she is a millionaire. And then she's a mother. And then she's also building, she also have her boutique. In fact, her boutique has become bigger because now she is making money from Swiss Guard, and then she invested in her boutique. Two businesses now, two streams of income, multiple streams of income. That is how the money comes. When I heard this story, I was like, wow, this makes sense. And then here is my own story. 11 years in the corporate sales, and then I started a part-time traditional agro business, which was mismanaged. I paid through my nose because I took a bank facility to invest in that business, and then my partner mismanaged it. I paid through my nose. It took me 3 years to repay the bank with the interest. In fact, I mortgaged my salary. It was a very painful experience and a painful period. But then I learned from it. My dream is to attain personal development so as to achieve time and financial freedom. Why did I choose personal development? Because in the course of these 11 years, I have actually made a lot of mistakes, trying my hands on one thing or another, thinking that it's all about throwing the money in it and then the money will work it. But I mean that, I needed to commit the time, I needed to commit the learning, I needed to work what I'm needing to work the business. But I wasn't doing all those things. It wasn't like all those opportunities we are not working, but I wasn't working it. So why I wasn't working it was that because my job was so taxing, it was so committing. It requires a lot of my time, and I didn't have time to do it. But when I discovered network marketing and Swiss Guard, I know that okay, with just 1-2 hours of my time after work, I will be building this business passionately and intentionally. And that's what I've been doing. 2 hours every day, Monday to Friday. And on Saturday where I work as much as 5 to 6, 8 hours, you know, delivering presentations, you know, you know, doing trainings to my teams. And then today I have been helping people. This guy has helped me start achieving my goals one at a time. And I'm helping a lot of people. I'm excited about life. Each day I wake up and I have a reason to wake up. How can you start in this business? All you need is to buy products. You are exploiting products that you use to have an experience, to have the story to tell. And then in my team, we pay attention to personal development. So you also need to, block some money that you use in buying some material that we recommend for you, and then some courses that we recommend for you that you actually take, engross yourself in personal development, in learning, developing your skills, and it is this skill that will help you to build a business faster in a short 12 months or in a short 24 months. So with as little as 25,000, that is less than $100. you're already starting a business. So what is 25,000 to you for you to start a business that in 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, you have actually built a system that is earning you so much residual income. We also have other support, other structures to support you. We do weekly webinar where anybody in the world, anywhere in the world can actually call in and get to hear about this business opportunity. We also have weekly business presentation at Adeni Jones in Lagos. That's actually the company's head office in Lagos. There is weekly business presentation there. And then we also have weekly business key and leadership training for our team members, Success Plus team members. We have offline on every Saturday, and then we have online on every Friday in the night, 8 p.m. precisely. Then Saturday on, offline on, starts by 10 a.m. on Saturday. And then we also have business presentation in Port Harcourt, in Enugu, in Owerri, in Abuja, in Kano every week. So if we have prospects in any of these locations, they can actually, join and attend the business presentation so that they will get more informed before they can take the decision. Then there is upline managers assist or support. This is a personal development kind of business. If you start, you need to start working your business. You start your home meeting, the upline, your first 3 meetings, the upline, come around to help you, and then you learn from your upline and then start doing it yourself. And then if you have one-on-one presentation and you feel that, okay, you don't have the skill or the capacity to, attend to that prospect, you can also call your upline. If you're opportune, he or she will actually go with you. And then while that is happening, you're also learning. It is on the learning on the job. And then we also have recognition events. We have, periodic recognition events where we actually recognize guys who are actually awesomely building their businesses. There's nothing interesting like, where somebody will give you a handshake and say, well done for doing this. Or you get a gift or a reward, an award for, building your business. It's a way of, creating motivation or excitement or having a high spirit, positive energy in the team. In summary, I can tell you that it is an opportunity that can give you whatever amount that you have in mind with little or no startup capital, while at the same time you are building others and empowering others, helping them to achieve their lifestyle goals. It's interesting. Also, in this business, we have business and leadership skill, which you acquire in the business, and these help you to become a better person in life. You learn people skill, you learn business building skill, you learn communication skill, all these skills you learn, you use it in your daily living, and then you are becoming a better person, you are touching more people, and you are becoming happier, and then you are living the life that you dream. I highly recommend this business to everyone out there who has some sort of dream to achieve. It is something that you can leverage and start working it goodly, you start working it committedly, and then you get your dreams achieved. So this is the big picture. This is actually the big picture. If you're start two, and then you and your team are doing average of about 200,000 monthly, or in your team was, then your monthly income will be average of 10,000 naira. If you're start three, your average monthly income will be from 42,000 naira upward, 42,000 naira and above, depending on the turnover of your team, how big your team is. If you're start four, their weekly income is from average of 190,000 upwards. If you're start five, your monthly income is from 434,000 upwards. 434,000 up to as much as ₦1 million. Then if you're achiever, achiever, that is a director, or you have started having when you support a distributor who you personally signed up to become a star five, you become an achiever. From achiever, you get to the level of director. When you have 5 personally signed up director, personally signed up distributors, become the star 5. So at achiever level, you're earning average of ₦1 million to $3 million. It can also be better than that. It can be bigger than that. So these are 8 reasons why Swingard as a company will continue to grow. Because there is nothing that sells better than the word of mouth advertisement. People telling their stories to those that they know. Relationship business, it is team-based business. You build relationship, you make friends, and you tell them your story. And then the home-based business is booming. The economy is actually not well. People are looking for alternative means of income, and they're actually resorting to home-based businesses because it is in the home-based business sector it will continue to boom. And again, it requires low investment, and then there is high return on low investment. There is access to national and international market. There's no boundary limitation. You can do your business. You can actually build your business in any country in the world. There is also a significant tax advantage. All those expenses that you incur in the course of business, you declare them as business expenses, and then you have a tax break from it. It also pays residual income, which is what everyone is looking at for passive income. It's open to everybody. It requires minimal capital to start up, so anybody can do it. It's open to everybody, and then it has solid values. For 26 years, this business has been existing, and then they keep on improving. They keep on creating more value, and then they are still growing. 26 solid years with solid track records that anybody can actually check and verify it and confirm it. So these are 8 reasons why Switzerland will continue to grow. Then the question is, will it work for me or will it work for you? It will if you take it seriously. In any new venture, it requires time and effort for you to actually, build it and make it work. So if you give it the time and effort that it requires, it will work for you. If you are self-motivated and willing to work closely with the person who introduced you to the business, it will work for you. If you are prepared to tell everyone what you are doing, don't close your mouth, open your mouth. Closed mouth is a closed destiny. Closed mouth is a closed income that you're supposed to earn. Tell your story, just like the parable of the sower. Keep sowing the seed. Tell everybody who cares to listen professionally. Don't pick people, don't chase people. Do this business professionally. You learn the skills and then you start working on the skills and the business pays you. If you are coachable, if you are willing to learn and attend all the relevant trainings, you get all the skills and then put the skills into practice and then you start making the money. If you are willing to think big, dream big, and set goals for yourself and your family, then this business will work for you. If you have a great attitude, the business will work for you. If you commit the time required to become successful in this business, I tell you that it requires some time. For me, it takes average of 15 hours a week for you to actually build a successful network marketing business. These 15 hours, you can actually break it up. 2 hours a day, 30 minutes in the morning, another 30 minutes somewhere in the afternoon, and then 1 hour in the evening after work. That is 2 hours, Monday to Friday. Then on Saturday, you can give it 5 hours. 2 hours Monday to Saturday is 10 hours. On Saturday, you give it 5 hours. 15 hours in a week committed to building this business, learning what works, and then practicing what you are learning consistently. Consistency is the secret to success in anything in life. Work the plan. The activities, work the activities. Don't focus on the result. Focus on the activities. Work the activities consistently. And you're gonna fail, and then you learn from your experiences, and then you do it again and again and again and again. You become better. You become expert, and then at that point in time, you build a solid business that pays you awesome residual income. Be a doer. Don't be an average. Go for your goal. Go for greatness. As long as you are committed to doing this thing, I'm telling you, this business will pay you. So what do you need to do now? There are 5 things that you need to do to make it in this business. Just buy the product and use the product. Share the product with others. Tell your stories. Tell your testimonies. Give people the product to use so that they will have a test, and then that will be what will make them to want to buy their own. And then while they are buying their own now, you are building a team. And then you are coaching these people in your team to do exactly what you are doing. If you are doing this simple thing, this is the simple formula to building a successful network marketing business anywhere in the world. And if you are doing it with Switzerland, I'm telling you, you have a wonderful business. This guy, what's his name again? What's his name? Richard Branson. Richard Branson said that if somebody shares a wonderful opportunity with you, don't say no. Just say yes, and then go and learn how to do it, and then you start doing it. So, are you going to say yes to this new adventure? Of course, you should. If you don't say no, then that is your story. That is your problem. Do not worry about the failures, my brother. Do you know what about? Do you know what about the chances that we miss? When you don't even try anyone at all. If you say no, my brother, your story will continue to be POOR, passing over opportunity repeatedly. But if you say yes, then you are welcome to the Millionaires Club. You are welcome to the Success Plus team. You are welcome. We are going to extend our hand and hold you by the hand and show you how we are doing it. And I know that it's just a matter of time, short 5 years, you have a wonderful story to tell. And then another important one. This is touchy. You can see the man there, you with your dream at your hand, looking at your dream, and far away there is your goal. On this path to your goal, there are these obstacles. Your relative will tell you that network marketing does not work. Why are you doing this? Friends will tell you, why are you doing this, man? What are you looking for in network marketing? It doesn't work. Haters will tell you, guy, you have gone nuts. And pessimists will tell you that it doesn't work. Why will it work? We have different people, whole lot of people who have done it and it didn't work for them. The society will tell you, man, this is a pyramid scheme. Don't do it. Your boss will tell you, why you are still doing this? Why not focus on your job? You get a paycheck increase if you work hard on your job. But man, I tell you, don't listen to these guys. Nobody goes to a buckler to go and seek for advice for his head. If you want to seek advice on your head, you go to the doctor. Nobody goes to a plumber to go and seek advice about medicine. If you want to seek advice about medicine, you go to the bricklayer. Nobody goes to the architect and go and seek advice about your health. It is the doctor. If you want to build a house, you don't go to the doctor. You go to the architect who design, who actually do the design. So if you're listening to these guys who are not building successful network marketing business, you are making a mistake. The only person that you can listen to is somebody who has built a successful network marketing business. That's the only person you can listen to. Again, your fear will challenge you, your doubt will challenge you, your ego will tell you, say, why will I do this? I'm a professor or I'm a senior manager. Why will I do this? Your struggles will challenge you. Don't give in to your struggles. In fact, your struggles are your gift because they make you better. Rejection will challenge you. If you share your opportunity with somebody and somebody say no, I mean, that person is not saying no to you. He's only saying no to the opportunity because the timing is not right for him. It's not yet ready. I've had the experience of people who, you know, when I started this thing, they said no, but today they are saying yes because they are seeing how passionately I am talking about it. Because of my passion, they say something is in need. Your gifts will also challenge you. Don't look at all these things. If you can overcome all these things, then I tell you, you will be able to build a successful network marketing business in Swissguard. So you can either take the first step today towards a better future by saying yes, or you can make another excuse and let it stay the same way as it is as of yesterday. So what do you expect from friends and family, and how do you handle objections? Definitely, by the time you come on board, we show you, we teach you how you can actually handle objections from others. But I tell you, don't expect that your friends and family will plan for you for starting a network marketing business. They will actually criticize you. But if you are strong enough to overcome the criticisms from them to build this business, then you will make it. My brothers have actually criticized me. My friends have criticized me. But today, the story is not the same. So, are you going to say a yes or no? Definitely, it should be a yes. So, to get started, get registered with SwissGuard, order your product today, and then agree on when we will have our next meeting. That is your first, your first start meeting to plan your business with you. If you dare to dream, then you are in. Nelson Mandela says that everyone can rise above their circumstances and achieve success if they are dedicated to and passionate about what they do. So I tell you, this is SwissGuard. This is our opportunity, and this is how we are building our business. If you have any question, please contact the person that introduced you to this video. and he will attend to your question, and then he or she will help you to start your business. Thank you, and welcome to Swiss Guard Success Plus family. Bye.